Chigs, you know what to do. We got him.
Everything up there.
Whatever you say, Chigs go.
Because I don't know. And I don't have the answers. And so, the Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx. Okay, I'm talking from Bronx to Bronx, but we're doing this in front of everybody. So if you from New York City, or you from any hood, or you from the Bronx, give me some fire signs to know that I'm not talking to the wrong audience. You know, we're going to talk beyond real right now. If you're ready for the beyond real, let me see fire signs. If not, let me hold this one because this is a real one. This is a serious situation. It's something I avoided talking about for a long time. And I'm not clout Alpo TS. And I'm not clout chasing. I'm not BD. I'm not Waleed. I'm not clout chasing. Angel, what's up? I'm not clout chasing. This ain't, who gives a fuck? I'm my own boss. This ain't about ratings. But this is a serious subject. And and it's so serious that either way, it's a fine line talking about this. And this is on live. This isn't a tape. You can't edit this. This is real shit. Right? And so, the Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx. I went over there. I shoveled the thing with Nas, with LL, with everybody. 50th anniversary. We are proud of hip hop, and we need to symbolize it. We need to celebrate it like every other genre of music. It's important for somebody to come to New York City and say, where's the Hip Hop Museum? It's in the Bronx. It has Eric B. and Rakim's Paid in Full, Dapper Dan jacket. This was Run DMC. So we need the culture. Crazy Legs first, breakdance, spaghetti, what's up? We have to have it. We're the only genre that don't. And whenever you get nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that's not hip hop. Okay, we'll take it, we'll respect it. That's not hip hop. And so, some people put together a hip hop museum. Ruben Diaz Jr. was the Bronx Borough president for 12 years. He loves it. If the museum goes down without a hitch and successful, it would be the greatest thing that Ruben Diaz Jr. has accomplished in his career of being the Bronx Borough president. He's no longer. Vanessa is. But I'm just trying to tell you, and that's my brother. That's my brother, right? And so, recently there's a lot of noise. And so they've been, Rocky's in charge. They've been generating millions of people been donating millions and millions of dollars to the museum, and they all believe that hip hop is such part of our DNA, our heart, our culture, our soul, that we must see this go through. Now, if you ever wondered, whatever hood you're from, Biloxi, Columbus, Ohio, the South Bronx, Germantown, Philly, Compton, if you're from any hood, south side of Chicago, and you say to yourself, how come our shit never gets better? It always looks whack. It's because when you try to finally start something and try to do something for us, by us, your own community shuts it down. Whether they dislike the people who are doing it or not, right? So now, the part I was talking about was There's 3 founding fathers. This is crazy because on Twitter, Fat Joe's a white guy. He's a fake hip. He's in a culture vulture. He's against the culture. Like he's a visitor. And I'm the nigga with the fucking knowledge. I'm the guy talking the real shit. Okay? But Twitter's crazy, right? Cool. And I talk about the shit nobody gonna talk about. There's 3 founding fathers. Grandmaster Flash, Kool Herc, and Afrika Bambaataa of the Universal Zulu Nation. Now, Afrika Bambaataa has shit like Soul Sonic Force. There would not be no Luke from Miami or no bass music or booty music if it wasn't for everybody sampling Soul Sonic Force, Afrika Bambaataa. Okay? He's beyond a pioneer. Since I met the man, he was always stand up, always a nice guy. I'm not copping out. He was always about inclusion. He was always about, if you Asian and you love hip hop, if you white and you love hip hop, if you black, if you Latino, it's inclusion. They would have these Zulu Nation anniversaries. This is where my brother would go, bring the cassette back, and how I learned about hip hop. Now, because we don't like these people, or we have different things about them, we cannot exclude the history of hip hop music. We cannot change it to our likings. If there's a new, because I asked my daughter the other day, what's the gender? She said, Dad, there's like 20, 30 genders now. Okay, so as you see, as time is going on and the world is progressing and the world is having different views of things, people who have a voice are starting to distort the facts. Now, I've been hearing for the last couple of years, like just before maybe like COVID, that there's rumors that Afrika Bambaataa was, it hurts my heart to even say this. That's why I've never talked about it. But some people are accusing him of being a child pedophile or somebody who used to play with the kids. I wasn't there. I never seen nothing like that. Now, I'm not discrediting anybody who's a victim or anybody who said this really happened, it happened to them. I'm not trying to make you think I know and I was in his bed or I was in his room or I was around him to see stuff like that. Me, as a hip-hop fan, I only saw him at hip-hop functions, and he was a graceful man. And so I heard little rumors like this. It was news to me because I never seen nothing, never heard nothing. And so I just said, let me mind my business and stay out of it, because if I don't know it, if I can't stay there, if I can't stand there, if I can't see it, I can't really tell you what it is. Now, for the respect of what he did in Zulu Nation and all that, and I won't say, if it is proven that he's a child pedophile, that he's a piece of shit, he should die. It's a fact. I've always told you that, not about him, about anybody who does that, right? I haven't seen him get locked up. I haven't seen him, and it's not too hard to take a black man to jail for some shit people are saying. It just ain't, right? So he hasn't got locked up. I haven't seen that, but I heard the rumors of people saying that. So now we got a big problem. We got a hip-hop museum that's run by Rocky, and the security, everybody's down. Look, everybody was down with each other. Even Fat Joe with Zulu Nation back in the days. Everybody was down with each other. So a lot of the people that are trying to preserve the culture at the museum are either really, really tight with Bambaataa or were very tight with him. I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about Ahmed. I'm talking about LG. I'm talking about Mickey Benson. I'm talking about everybody. Fat Joe was down with Zulu Nation. Okay? Everybody. This ain't no okay. This ain't, you know, I'm just saying everybody knew each other, right? And was down with each other, right? So now there's people saying, yo, let's stop the Hip Hop Museum because these guys are cool with Bambaataa. These guys are this and this and this and this and that. Now we got the idea of, all right, do you stop the preserving of hip hop culture, the Hip Hop Museum that people invested their whole lives into and gave up millions of dollars and went all out to get it done, to make the Bronx a destination across the country, to this, that, because this man might have did some ugly shit that we haven't proven yet. But because people that are involved with the museum know him or are cool with him or haven't denounced him, they're starting to start the, you know, I'm going to City Hall, I got a complaint, I got a this. What will happen is, what always happens, say they shut the whole shit down. Because these people saying, yo, I don't want Bambaataa's picture in there. I don't want him this, he did this and this and that. You stop the museum. And this is why whenever people that look like us, speak like us, come from where we come from, try to do something, we shut it down. And so this is very, very, very situation because they're making a lot of noise out there. And I don't know what noise is because, you know, I told one of my friends the other day, my friend was asking me, you know, relationship advice and was like, you know, I'm sensitive, you know, my boyfriend, you know, sometimes he says jokes, but not to hurt me, but I'm just so sensitive, it bothers me. I'm not one of those people that laugh at the jokes, especially when it's about me. And I told her, you must have not went on Twitter with me. Because if I go on Twitter right now, I'm a fat fuck, I'm a devil worshiper, my mother's a lesbian, like, it's incredible. They fuck me to Twitter if I want to feel like shit, I just go to Twitter every day. But you gotta be thick-skinned. You gotta be ready for what comes your way. And so we got a problem. And so now what they asking for the people who knew him not be involved with the museum. The people who came up with the whole concept, who made up the idea, who got the money together, who got millions of dollars from it, you shouldn't be able to do it. Who, you know, it's a very, very, yeah, imagine let's not even do that. Let's not Nick Fanac, because I'm sure we could find a rock star who's violated the law that's in the hip hop in the rock and roll hall of fame. What I'm worried about is an idea whose time has come that is incredible, that's going to give jobs to people, that's going to teach our people about where we come from and preserve a culture, can all be stopped by our people who dislike one guy in hip-hop. And so now we're going to do the rallies. Boy, they're going to be knocking on Reverend Al's door real soon. Let's do the rallies and let's stop that. And so, when they bring it to my attention, I said, this is the dumb shit we always do. This is the shooting the horse in the fucking leg. Every single time. You got beef with that man, try to take him to jail if that's your vision of justice. My justice is, you pedophile my family, you pedophile my kids, I hurt you. That's my justice. I don't understand people on the news. Yo, I need justice. What justice? This guy hurt your daughter. We got to get this guy. Sorry, I'm not promoting violence, but I kind of am. Trump goes to jail Tuesday. He announced it. Now, Fat Joe, why Trump?